He's a bad beast on that barbecue, on the grill or the smoker. He knows just what to do. He's a bad beast on that barbecue.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Hey, welcome back to another episode of Bad Beast Barbecue. Hey, today we're going to be doing a jacked up smoked meatloaf. All right, we're going to be cooking it on the RECTEQ 700, and we're going to be having bacon and jalapeno and pepper jack cheese and jalapenos and onions. I say jalapenos twice, huh? So, hey, let's go ahead and get this quick prep work underway. We're going to get the RECTEQ 700 fired up so we can have some jacked up, smoked up meatloaf. Don't go nowhere. All right, guys, so before we put our meatloaf together, I want to show you the ingredients that we're going to be using, okay? So in this container, we got 2 pounds of 80/20 ground beef, all right? We have 2 whole jalapeno peppers that's been sliced and diced and chopped up. I removed all of the seeds and the ribs because I don't want that much heat in my meatloaf, okay? I have 1 medium onion. This is a sweet Vidalia, chopped and diced. 2 eggs. 2 cloves of minced and diced garlic, 1/4 cup of milk, a 1/2 cup of breadcrumbs. You can use whatever breadcrumbs you want to, panko, what have you. We're using Italian breadcrumbs, okay? I have 3 strips of pepper jack cheese. We bought the cube, and then I sliced off 3 probably 1/2-inch pieces to lay inside of the meatloaf so we can get that kind of ooey gooey center with the pepper jack cheese. And then finally we have almost a whole pack of smoked bacon. We smoked a whole pack of bacon the other day, and I chopped it up, and we're going to put that in it also, okay? So hey, let's go ahead and get everything mixed up and we get it on the RECTEQ. All right, guys, so we got our 2 pounds of ground beef here, okay? And so now I'm gonna start adding my ingredients. So we're gonna put in our 2 jalapenos. All right. I'm gonna put in my garlic so I can get the container open. Get all that garlic out of there. All right. Get my onions. Oh, these Tupperwares are pretty good. It's hard to get the stuff out of. All right. And I'm gonna add in my bacon. All right. Go on, shoe fly, shoe. All right, so now I'm just gonna try to mix this together just a little bit before I put in my breadcrumbs and my wet ingredients. All right. So I probably should have broke my meatloaf up a little bit before I started adding my dry ingredients, but I'm trying not to overwork the meatloaf. So if you meatloaf experts out there know a better way, then shoot me some comments. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and add my eggs. All right, I'm gonna add my milk. I'm gonna add my breadcrumbs. And it's gonna get this fully incorporated, or at least well mixed. All right, so I'm gonna put a lid back on this, season with a little Cajun seasoning, and then I'm gonna break out the tray that we're gonna use, and then we'll be molding our meatloaf. So hey, don't go nowhere. So here we have my grill basket, okay? You can use a grill rack or whatever you want to use, okay? I am going to, you see I got a towel on the bottom so that the meatloaf does not hit the the top of the grill while I'm using it as a work surface. And so I'm going to spray the inside of this with a little Pam. This just happens to be olive oil Pam, but you use whatever Pam that you want to use. All right. And then so now we're going to take half of our meatloaf. And we're going to form a loaf in the middle of the pan. Like so. All right. Try to get it even. Just like that. All right. So now that we got that set, we're going to get our cheese. This is our 3 pieces of pepper jack cheese that we cut out of the cube. And we're going to lay those like this. Like such. All right. Pepper jack cheese, one of my favorite cheeses. All right. We're going to block that in just like that. All right. Then we're going to take the rest of our meatloaf and we're going to form our top. And I want to make sure I get a good seal in between the 2 halves so that all my cheese don't ooze out. All right, so there you have it, a fantastic looking meatloaf, jalapeno, bacon, onion, garlic. So we're gonna go ahead and put this back in the refrigerator and we're gonna heat up the RECTEQ at 225 degrees. We're using hickory pellets today and we're gonna see exactly how this thing comes out. All right, guys, so our RECTEQ is up to 225 degrees. As you can see, I moved my meatloaf out of my grill basket. I thought it was too confining. It's gonna be hard to work with, hard to cut. And so I moved it to one of these grill meshes, okay? We're gonna slide this into the RECTEQ. That'll make it easier for us to apply our barbecue sauce and then remove it and slice it at the end, okay? So let's go ahead and get this bad boy on. All right, so we got it on the RECTEQ. We're gonna be cooking for at least 4 hours or until the internal temperature reaches 165 degrees. So hang around and let's see how it comes out. All right, guys, so we're getting ready to pull our meatloaf off, but I wanna show you some things. I was telling you about making sure your meatloaf was packed tight because I might've lost most of my cheese. If you come on in here, and it looks really good. I've already tempted it. It's already at 165 degrees. But as you can see, I had a hole here, a small hole, and most of my cheese down here and here kind of leaked out and stuff. So, and over here. So next time I'd probably make a little pit or a divot and then put the cheese in and then put the top on. But next time, if you do this, make sure that your 2 halves are completely sealed or you're gonna lose most of your cheese, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and get this off of here. See if I can get it off without breaking it up. All right. There we go. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and cut on the inside of it and we're gonna see what we have. All right, guys, so here's our meatloaf looking luscious. So we're gonna go ahead and cut it in and hopefully we still got some cheese inside of it for it to ooze out, okay? So, you want to bring the camera a little bit closer to the meatloaf? That way, there we go. Yep, just as I thought. You guys see all my cheese oozed out. So all the cheese is in the bottom of the smoker. So that's unfortunate because I really wanted that pepper jack cheese. And also we didn't put the barbecue sauce on it like I wanted to. I kind of changed my mind on that. but because I was kind of concerned with the cheese. So, but let's go ahead and cut it and have a taste test. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and taste this. It's got a really nice smoke ring to it. You can see all of the jalapeno and the onions and everything. And I'll still put the recipe for the barbecue sauce that we were gonna make to put on here. But like I said, because I was so concerned with losing my cheese that I didn't make my barbecue sauce. But if you want to try the barbecue sauce, I'll put the link in there also. So nice and smoky. Really good meatloaf. Taste the jalapenos, the onion, the bacon bits. All of that tastes really, really, really good. Man. I don't know if you guys ever had one of those meatloaf sandwiches, but this would make an excellent meatloaf sandwich. They got a little pepper jack cheese still in the middle of here, but like I said, most of it oozed out the bottom of my grill. That's unfortunate. So, because that small piece with the pepper jack cheese tastes really, really good. So, well, that's it. Another fantastic cook. Didn't go exactly like I wanted, but hey, you know, got to be ready for surprises though. Hey, well, thanks for joining us today. That's all we have time for. I'd like to thank the guys at RECTEQ Grills for providing us with the RECTEQ 700. If you're interested in the RECTEQ grill, check out recteqgrills.com. I'll put the link in the description block and down here at the bottom of the screen. And like we always say, where there's smoke, there's fire. If it's fire, then damn it, there just might be a barbecue there. Hey, as always, hey, we'll see you guys around the smoker.